We want to get up close and personal, meeting people from all walks of life, sharing stories along the way. A very human journey on Peters on the Block. Today's guest is someone with incredible passion for spreading the Korean language worldwide. For the past decade, she has been helping over 200,000 Korean learners through her YouTube channel Minji Teaches Korean, while also teaching at Yonsei University's Korean Language Institute. On top of that, she's currently pursuing graduate studies to further enhance her expertise in Korean language education. And most importantly, Daily K listeners must have truly missed her voice. So let's have a greeting from Korean language education creator Kim Minji.
안녕하세요. Hello everyone. This is Minji from Minji Teaches Korean. I've been teaching Korean online for more than 10 years.
Yay!
Yes. Yay!
And we have Minji on the show. Today your introduction was so long. Like, we don't usually do that much.
Really?
The music ran out. Like, usually the intro music lasts to the end.
I didn't notice it would be that long.
So maybe I'll sing some extra music.
I missed this voice.
Welcome, Minji. I'm so happy to have you back. It's been, you reckon, more than a year.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be 2 years, right? It's not 2 years.
Yeah, it's about a year and a half.
Okay, a year and a half. Slap bang in the middle there. Minji used to host our weekly Tuesday corner. Mm-hmm. Welcome to Career. Mm-hmm. You did that for, what, a couple of years-ish?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, I remember the last recording that we done was like, almost 2023 November. Yeah, It was like in that month.
That feels right for an autumn reshuffle. Mm-hmm. And since then, I remember the first week afterwards, everyone was like, where's Minji? Where's the Korean language learning corner?
That's right.
And to be honest, now we just do it daily. And I just do it in a very short way because I'm not a Korean language teacher. But people really missed you. And we got so many messages coming in. Sherry said, Minji, we missed you. Stephen saying, how have you been? Has life been treating you well? Great to have you back. We missed you. You're looking very well, Minji.
Oh, thank you.
You're looking lovely and smart and professional like a proper Korean teacher today.
Yeah.
Have you been doing well since we last saw you?
Yeah, I've been keeping up with my daily routines, like making Korean content, doing my online classes and so on.
Wow, you've been doing that consistently all the time.
Yes. I live like such a full-time teacher.
That is amazing because you're also, as we mentioned in the opening, pursuing studies, graduate studies.
Right. Yeah.
I think I'm right in saying when we were last broadcasting together, it was around that time when you were getting accepted onto the course and things like that, and maybe doing the course.
Yes.
So is that still ongoing as well?
Yeah, I've been kind of developing the syllabus for my courses.
Wow.
I've been honestly doing many Korean related projects.
All at the same time.
Yeah.
Juggling everything.
Yeah, there are so much things on my plate, so...
You should be in the circus with all this juggling.
That's right.
So on the stream, Leon said, woohoo, welcome back.
I noticed the name. Yeah, it's very familiar.
So you remember some of our listeners,
That's
right?
right.
Saying we miss you so very much. What that means is we don't like Peter teaching Korean.
At least I've missed you. I mean, yeah, it brings me all the nostalgic memories.
Oh, yeah, it's just like old times already. And Benny says, welcome back to Daily K Minji. Simon says, I remember you. Thanks for all the memories. We've also got Faz on board saying, Minji Sam, it's been such a long minute since we've had you. Siska saying, happy to have you back
I
as
do
well.
wonder, like, if there was any Korean expression that I taught to you guys, at least.
That
Please.
you remember.
Yeah. Please let me know.
If you do, let us know. And no cheating. You can't go back and listen again or anything like that. Let us know what most stood out from Minji's corners. And Pete saying, is it just me or is Minji's hair today even more stunning than usual?
Ooh.
It does look lovely.
Ooh.
Did you do something with your hair?
Well, I have lost some weight.
You do look like you've lost more than a couple of kilos.
Well, I didn't intend it, though.
Oh, really? Yeah. It wasn't like a diet or an exercise regime?
Not at all. It was
what happened?
Due to all of the studies in graduate school.
Oh, a bit stressful?
Yeah. I mean, I had to skip my meals, but
Oh, no.
luckily enough, I have lost my weight, so it's a good thing.
It wasn't like you were chubby or anything before, so you didn't need to lose weight. But yeah, I agree with Faz. You do look even more stunning. And Leon says, all I remember from our previous corners was the songs that Peter ruined. Thank you, Leon. Thank you. Do you remember how terrible I was at singing?
Yeah, and I also loved how you weirdly good at playing female characters in our scene.
I still do that through the daily Korean learning. Now I have to do the role plays by myself.
Oh,
For
no.
some reason.
You now need me, yeah.
Yeah, our writer every day will put in a female character. Every day. And I'm like,
See, everyone
why?
loves you like doing it.
I just sound like a grandma on every edition of that. So you're still going strong with the YouTube channel, Minji Teaches Korean. How many subscribers are on there now?
It's
Minji?
more than 21만 in Korean, so that would be
210,000
yes,
plus.
yes.
That's
yes.
amazing. I can't remember exactly what it was when you stopped doing this show, but it wasn't that many people at that point.
Yeah, I guess
right?
it's around 20만-ish.
Wow. How do you feel about that? That's like
I'm-
nearly 250,000 people.
Yeah. So every time, like, whenever I get all the positive compliments from all the audience, it's really rewarding. And sometimes I cannot believe by just looking at the number, and it's more than 221만.
Yeah,
Right?
210,000.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
it's
So
amazing.
on YouTube, I know like analytics will let you see where your subscribers are from, the demographics. So what are the main demographic of subscribers? I keep saying listeners because we're the radio show. We do have some
Audience or
YouTube
viewers,
subscribers as well. So where are they mainly coming from?
So majority of my viewers are from the US or the Canada.
Oh, nice. North
And,
America.
Yeah. And then there's also major group from the Southeast Asia. Yeah. So they're like major two groups.
Yeah.
And, it's kind of hard to generalize, but I've noticed certain tendency depending on the countries.
Yeah.
Like especially as for the US learners, English-speaking learners, they are really curious about the grammar.
It's very different, isn't it,
Yes,
from English?
yeah. I think that's because there's a huge difference between the grammar, and I've got many questions regarding the grammar. Like for example, one of students asked me, "Teacher, what is how do I say the flock of certain animal or pack of certain animals?"
That's very different in English, isn't it?
Yeah, like especially when we are learning the counter unit. So like that, I've got many questions regarding the grammar, and they want to compare the grammar in both languages.
Sure. What about for then Southeast Asian
They are,
subscribers?
I guess, they are interested in K-pop related culture. So there's a funny question. Like one student DM me, why K-pop idols sound like ing sound at the end, like by doing the aegyo thing, and then why they would attach that ung sound at the very end of sentence.
Because it's not strictly like in Korean grammar or formats, right? They might be
that's
curious why that's happening.
Yeah, so I guess they interested in more K-pop related culture.
Okay, so you can see those two groups in that distinct fashion. I guess for Daily K, I don't know if you remember, but it's similar because Europe, the time zone is terrible when we broadcast at 9 a.m. KST. So we don't have many European listeners or African listeners for that same reason. It's mainly North America, South America as well, and then Southeast Asia. And yeah, I can feel some differences in their listening tendencies, kind of similar to what you're saying.
Yeah.
So for anyone who didn't listen back then, we do have a whole new generation of listeners since you left, Minji.
Oh,
You got onto YouTube, 10 years ago?
that's right.
Wow.
But please don't guess my age. I could still be young.
She was starting when she was 3 years old, of course, so she's still very young, just 13 now, Minji. But what got you into that in the first place?
Oh, so at the time I was a student and I was already helping Korean learners by running the Korean account.
Oh.
Because I love learning new language.
Okay.
So I was doing like kind of language exchange thing. Doing
with
pen
other
pals.
students and
Yes,
stuff.
yes. And then there was one internet user. I would call him or her as a how would I say 은인? Like
An
yeah.
How do you say that in English? I don't know.
I mean,
like a follower? No? Okay.
Like he guided me in this direction. He was like, "Why you are still in the Twitter? Because it will kind of vanish on your feed in any way. So
Okay.
you should start YouTube now. YouTube is the future."
Wow.
So that's how I kind of started this YouTube things.
So you were just running the Twitter account at that point?
Yes, I kind of post Korean expressions every day.
Wow. And then people would just react to that on Twitter.
Yeah, they kind of click the heart and it eventually, disappear on the feed.
That's true. So, like, Twitter's still around, obviously, in its X form. And in the
X.
West, I think a lot more people use it than here in Korea. But yeah, for language learning, I wouldn't go to X, right? I'd definitely much more see a lecture on YouTube or
That's
something
right,
like that.
yeah.
And so that was the beginning. And then it got a good reaction immediately, or?
Yeah, because there were in many Korean teaching YouTube channel back then.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gained many reactions and popularity from the beginning.
Oh, wow. And so that must be a really good motivation because I know many people, they don't get a reaction for weeks or months and they're like, well, why am I doing this? And then just stop doing it. But if you get an instant kind of reaction and subscribers coming on board, it can give you motivation to keep going.
That's right. It was really motivational.
Wow. So I'm assuming at the beginning you handled everything like filming, editing, content planning. Are you still doing all of that?
Yes. I think I'm used to juggling all the things.
Wow.
So I do filming by myself, editing by myself.
Does that not take you a long time?
It used to, but there are like many AI-based tools these days. So.
Do they help really cut down the time?
Sure. Like there's like auto-generated subtitles thing. So yeah,
That really
it helps.
cuts down, right?
Finally.
With editing, though, is there anything that has helped you like make some shortcuts, or is that still mainly manual?
They do kind of extract all the blanks out.
Ah, really?
But yeah, by using the AI function.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are many things still I need to handle by myself.
Yeah, there needs to be a human eye, like looking over everything. Wow, I'm really impressed you still take care of all of that yourself. As a Korean language education creator, and there are a few, we've had a few on the show as well before, what would you say is the most important thing to focus on when making content?
Basically, the most important thing for me is whether these expressions are practical or not. I always consider if these expressions are used by native Korean speakers or not. Yeah.
If not, then there's not really too much point teaching them, you feel?
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of pointed out the correct grammatical way in my videos. But for example, when I had to teach the expression like I crave some kind of food, in Korean that would be 당겨.
Yeah.
Like certain, like for example, pizza 땡겨, or even we pronounce it as 땡겨.
Yeah.
But the correct way is 당기다.
당기다.
Yeah, did you know about this?
No, I always say 땡겨. Right? I never say
yeah,
당겨.
we've never seen native Koreans saying like something 당기다.
Yeah.
So I do mention that fact, but I kind of highlight the
What's
more
really used.
native like practical usages.
That's really helpful because there are some places I've worked at before, like radio stations for English speakers learning Korean, where they will emphasize the dictionary version, because I think even in Korea, there's a little bit of debate as to whether we need to stick to the original way of saying things or whether it's okay to go with the majority. And some words, it seems like they change, right, to the majority. But some words, they stay in the dictionary in the old way, like, I don't know, like 효과, right, like effect or something.
Yeah.
And everyone says 효과. And it's like, what's like the standard for changing those? But I think for the Korean language learners, they don't need to get that deep into things, right? That's going to take
Yeah,
forever.
unless they are gonna, broadcasting,
Uh-huh.
or like they have to in the situation where they speak the correct standard Korean.
Yeah.
I think, getting the practical Korean expressions will be better.
I think so. And sometimes, I'm sorry to our writer, we've taught some expressions which don't feel like they're very common anymore. And so I've said,
Okay.
I've never said this before, or I've never even heard this before. And then I will try and tell the listeners, yeah, maybe this isn't commonly said, but it's got value in what it means or where it came from or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Why don't we listen to a song, Minji? You've requested one for the first track.
Uh-huh.
Why did you pick out BTS Soju Microcosmos?
So there is a expression in the lyrics like 70억 세계.
70억 세계.
Yeah, meaning 7 billion words, right? And I've been teaching Korean worldwide. So sometimes I feel like I am kind of networking with all the people from all different countries all over the world. So yeah, I've picked out this song.
That's a good way to think of it. You're reaching out to all the billions of people out there, right? I
yes.
think I'm doing this show at the moment, 70억의 선택, like the choice of 7 billion. I think now, though, we're closer to 8 billion in the world, right?
Really?
I think so.
Oh my
Or we're
God.
getting that way.
Oh,
so we
no.
might have to change the expressions.
Lyrics, yeah.
Part 2, Peter's on the block this Monday, the 3rd of March, with Minji in the studio from Minji Teaches Korean with over 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. She's got her own education courses as well. So in that side of things, I remember towards the end of our time together, you were launching the website with those courses that you could do together.
Yeah, time does fly.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh my God.
So in that side of things, it's more... I don't know if formal is the right word, but, more structured kind of learning. So are you continuing that? And does that mean you have to, do actual online classes and things like that?
Yeah, actually over time, I've developing my syllabus and also, my website UI or UX design.
Wow.
And yeah, I do have several courses that fit or match with the Korean proficiency level.
Ah, okay, for the test that you need to take to get a score kind of thing.
So yeah, I've been running the courses where I meet the beginners, intermediate learners.
Amazing. So you do online classes for them in real time as well?
That's right.
How do they match the time zones and stuff?
So that's why most of my students are from either the US or the Southeast Asia. Yeah.
So it roughly matches up with Korean time. That must be amazing for them to see someone who I guess most of them first saw on YouTube, in videos, and then actually have them as a live teacher.
Yeah, in person.
Wow, that's unbelievable. I mean, how many people do you have in a class? Do you have a limit? Because if there's too many people, I assume there's not enough interaction and whatnot.
That's right. In order to focus on each student, because I give them the feedback, detailed one-on-one feedback on their pronunciation. So I try to, have my class in at least 6 students.
Okay. 6
and
students.
Not much to the 15 students.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the upper limit to things. Yeah, when we've done a few Zoom link-ups for some kind of special on the show, when you have more than 6 or 7, it can get a bit overwhelming. People start all talking at the same time and you don't know who's talking about what. So in terms of your videos on YouTube, Minji, what is the most popular one to date?
Popular one. I'm kind of embarrassed to mention this as that was the very first video I posted.
Wow.
I know.
That's got the most views.
Yeah.
I don't think that's common for channels.
Yeah. I
Wow.
guess that's because it's a one-on-one. I mean, easy to follow grammatical video, so that's why it gained a lot of attention and popularity. But anyway, at that time, I didn't have proper even lighting in my filming situation.
Sure, you're just starting out.
Yeah, so it's very rusty, and I even kind of stuck white paper on my wall. So at that time, I thought it would not that good. So you'll see how it was like rusty.
So that must pop up on your YouTube channel as like the most popular video, like on the front page and stuff. And I think, many creators, maybe they're a bit embarrassed about their early videos.
And I do have still the notification or the alert on like comment. Like people are still keep posting.
Even this long after?
Yeah, even in 2025.
Wow, that's amazing.
But I am really grateful, even though it was like very old and not professional.
That shows like the longevity of the content. I think with education content, that's its strength on YouTube.
Yeah.
People will still watch it years after, you know, whereas certain channels, their content is very time sensitive. So people just don't watch it after maybe a month or even a year. But 10 years on, wow.
It's one of the pros.
That is
When it comes
amazing.
to educational content.
So many of our listeners, you know, they're into learning Korean as well. They've gone past the stage of just liking the music or the dramas and things like that.
Yeah.
We got a couple of questions from them. Leon's saying, from your experience as a Korean language content creator, what type of content do foreigners find most interesting or helpful when learning Korean? Is it things like, you know, a phrase? Is it a word? Or like you said, maybe for Americans, it's more the grammar and structure. Like just hearing the word grammar for me, though, it turns me off. I'm like, that sounds boring.
You don't want to study at all?
No, I don't want grammar. I know it's essential in language, but I had a really funny thing happen the other day. I was teaching English to some celebrities for YouTube.
Oh,
and they were like, oh, you know, English grammar is so difficult. And then one of them said, you know, Korean doesn't have grammar. And I was like, no, every language has grammar, but if you're a native speaker, you just don't consciously know that. And that's the same for me as an English speaker. Like, I don't think verb, object, subject, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're a language teacher, you don't consider that, I think. And so that's why I think many people are turned off, like in terms of the excitement about grammar. It's like, that's all the technical stuff behind language.
Yeah, I do see some of my students kind of turning off when I even started to mention the grammatical terms like, like this is like the past, I don't know, conjugation.
No, I'm turning off then. I'm skipping ahead in the video. Or like, what's it called? Particle marker, that kind of thing. It's just like, no.
All the subject markers.
But do you think the most popular content is that for like North American viewers or subscribers? And just in general, what do you think is the most popular kind of content type?
Content type. Like there used to be certain learners focusing on grammatical things, but not grammatical. Like in that video, I focus on like easy to follow step-by-step teaching method. So all they had to remember in the video is like sentence ending. So if they kind of attach it 주세요 to certain nouns, then they could speak in a different ways. But these days I notice many learners would want to learn in a kind of short, quick pace of learning. Yeah.
That's the trend on social media. Everything's shorter, right?
So I used to cover different themes, even topics in one video, but I just try myself thinking about I need to just focus on just one word or just one expression, simply.
Do you do a lot of short form as well then?
Yes. I've been kind of struggling by myself. Yeah.
Why is that a struggle? Isn't that like shorter to do and quicker to make?
I mean, as for the method, like all the filming and editing, it's way better actually. But I don't have like any trendy guts or like sense of like, you know, getting all the trendy resources.
Like the latest kind of things,
latest
that are hot
trends.
and hip.
Yeah, so I have to keep my on those trendy thingies.
Even for education content?
Yes.
Really?
Because people would like to watch funny, you know, interesting thingies.
Sure. Do you try and incorporate that into your videos then? Like even like the humorous things or challenges and stuff like that?
Yes. Or even if I couldn't do that, then I at least make it in a most simplest and, you know, shorter way.
So if we're talking short form, you know, a lot of people now don't watch videos longer than like a minute, which seems insane to me. But is it actually harder or easier to squeeze in education into like a minute video? Because sometimes there's things to explain. Does that mean you just have to leave out some explanations or make it longer?
Yeah, so I kind of leave that explanation out, or I kind of type that all the explanation in the description. So in the video, I only pronounce one expression out loud or just one word.
And then anyone who wants to know more, they can just look in the description.
Yeah.
Of thing. That makes sense as well. We also had one from Mr. Teo. I'm reaching over to the pad now. What kind of content do you enjoy creating the most? I mean, is that different? Do you enjoy making the popular content, or is there something that you like doing that maybe isn't that popular?
I still have interested in covering one, native like expression. But the major content I consume by myself privately is all about like silly short form content these days. Like there are like meaningful dancing,
It doesn't have to be educational or anything like that.
Not at all.
They're the ones that you like to watch yourself.
Or cat short form videos.
Cat videos
cat videos.
I think, help the world to heal. Just watching a cat video after getting angry can really calm you down, I feel.
I do have cats, so maybe I should film short form with my cat.
There are some famous like Instagram cats out there, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
You can make them superstars. In terms of language, though, there is always, I think, when it comes to English or Korean, terms or parts of the language that are really difficult to teach to non-native speakers. So from a Korean perspective, what do you think are the most hard things to teach about the Korean language?
Okay, so, there are many difficult parts regarding, for example, Korean have two different number systems.
Oh, yes.
So whenever I had to teach like time, then hours are different, and then the ways of saying minutes and seconds are different, right?
That makes no sense.
Yeah.
I want to say maybe just to non-native speakers, but maybe even to Koreans, like if you ask them to explain that, they might find it tricky, right?
Right, so I always explain the hours has to be pronounced with the native Korean numbers, whereas, minutes and seconds are different.
Yeah.
So that could be the difficult part for Korean learners. And so some of my students were like, 선생님, maybe can I say 하나씩, 뭐 10분?
Yeah. And then you have to explain that you can't say that. And then for a non-native speaker to remember that, I think is really difficult.
Yeah, all the time.
Right?
And then all the different usages you need to remember, right?
Yeah, and like with money and things, because
Ages,
numbers come up a lot.
Yeah, home addresses.
That really, I'm grateful to having a Korean mother with, because I think if I didn't, I would find it really tricky to remember when to use a number system, because
That's right.
there don't seem to be very easy ways to remember those differences from my experience teaching or learning Korean. And on your channel, looking at the content, you do also do like vlogs as well.
Yeah,
So
I
just
do vlogs.
random experiences in Korea, which I think a lot of foreigners, learning Korean or not, just want to see as well. Things like eating ramyeon by the Han River. Our listener, Hartley, recently came to Korea, and that was on his bucket list. Like, he wanted to go to the Han River and eat ramyeon, because he's seen it, I think, in dramas, but also in many, like, YouTube videos as well. So I guess people who are coming to your channel, primarily they want to learn the language, but when there's something cultural like that, what's the response? And do you feel like doing that is worthwhile on your channel?
Yes. I used to cover the grammar things back in the day, but I tried myself like going outside, making outdoor videos. Yeah. That's because I've noticed the tendency that my learners would want to actual native like expressions.
Yeah.
That where I kind of communicate with native speakers while filming outside.
Oh, so do you have like conversations in those videos with other people, like strangers or people that are in your videos?
Mostly strangers.
Oh, wow.
In normal lives, I wouldn't do that small talk in
Sure.
Korean, but as for this purpose,
Yeah.
like making content.
Uh-huh.
I try my best to talk with the native Koreans.
And then what's their response? Are they happy to be on a video or something?
Yeah, kind of. And I try to add more expressions when ordering food or asking a kind of flavor to the, I don't know, taxi drivers or all the steps.
Ah, wow. So you film that and then you take those expressions and stuff and explain them, or you just leave that as it is?
Leave that as it is. Or if I had the chance, and then I try to kind of break all those vowels, but I don't really spend much time on just explaining the grammar when I filming outside.
Sure.
I just show them how I communicate and stuff. Yeah.
Like the exposure and the input side of things to people watching that. Yeah. I can imagine from experience of filming, like filming outside can be very fun, but it can also be a pain, like, because you don't know what's going to happen. There's lots of random things, right?
It's really random, chaotic, but fun, yeah.
I can imagine, yeah. So in terms of, like, getting more ideas, you've been doing this for 10 years. Mm-hmm. Are you not feeling like, I'm running out of things to teach now, or?
Well, no, I've never burned out yet, because it's very rewarding for me. Every time I get all the compliments, supportive messages from the learners, and whenever I see my students actually coming to Korea to use the Korean expressions that we've learned so far, or just to see me. Yeah, so it's really rewarding, and I'm grateful about that.
And do you feel that you've still got a lot of things left to teach, a lot of different videos or curriculums? Because nothing is infinite, I suppose. Of course, you can be very creative, but do you feel like it's getting harder to think of new content, or it's just as easy as it ever was?
I think there is so much things still left for me, because there are like things like listeners are still struggling about.
Yeah.
So like I had to kind of recently teach the counting unit 통 recently. Yeah. And you know, it is used for either counting the pack of gums, phone calls.
Okay.
And also I kind of mentioned it is used for counting the fruits. It's all about random things.
Wow.
And yeah, it actually happened in the Korean Language Institute.
So in terms of like content like that might be a fresh idea, but is there a level of repetition? Like maybe you did something a few years ago, but you want to do it again, not in the same way, or maybe in the same way, I don't know. Is that something that's totally doable on YouTube, and is that something you do as well, Minji?
It's totally doable because I've improved by myself, like over time.
Sure, you're teaching.
I've improved
whatever,
in teaching method in various ways.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really doable. And like as for the same grammatical element, if I ever covered only just explaining about the grammar, then now I could maybe do a dialogue or playing a certain roles in a skit, or I could even sing by myself.
Sure. I guess the options of changing or tweaking things are like endless in that way. Part 3, Peter's on the block with Minji in the studio, and we're doing this deep dive on the Korean language, teaching it as a content creator for 10 years. Minji used to be a regular guest on our show, so it's wonderful to have her back. I'm pretty certain you are the first and only former guest who's been on Peter's on the block.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah? Oh, I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, we're so glad that you agreed to come on as well, because we're in the big, like, celebrity studio. I never get to come in here, Minji, very often. So just for you, we've rented out this space today.
Thank you so much for having me.
We got Kaifer on board talking about a bit of the language that he's learning. He's a fellow Brit, actually, and he was agreeing that number systems, that's really tricky to learn, and saying that one expression for him that he's never found a good translation for, and I don't know if we're going to be able to solve this for you, Kaifer. 못 살아 진짜.
못 살아 진짜.
Me and my girlfriend have spent hours debating it. And there are these figurative expressions, I guess in every language, that are just really tricky, or maybe even impossible to translate.
Yeah.
So given a feel for what that means for our non-Korean listeners then?
Like 못 살아 진짜?
Yeah. Like literally it means...
Like it literally can be interpreted as I cannot leave. Really?
Yeah, I cannot live really.
But when you kind of like blaming the other person.
Yeah.
Like how... But in a not serious way.
Right. Yeah.
Like how you could do that.
How
oh
could
my
you do
God.
that?
못 살아 진짜. Why were you acting like that?
It's that kind of situation, right? Where you're saying, how could you do that? Why are you acting like that? I guess in English, like, oh my goodness, might well be used in those situations.
Yeah,
like,
that could be the
I
equivalent.
can't believe you.
Oh, right.
Something like that, right? No, 못 믿겠어. And that wouldn't be said in Korean. You wouldn't say 못 믿겠어.
Not at all, yeah.
Because that literally means I can't trust you, right? So yeah, kind of
살아 진짜, yeah.
that's a great phrase to pick out. But there it must be hundreds, if not thousands like that. And I assume you must get questions, where it's really tricky to maybe find an English version of something.
Right.
In those cases, what do? Do you just explain that these are the situations it's used in and there's no direct English?
It's like this expression, if there's no direct one-on-one equivalent, then I'll just rather give them the common context or the situation.
Yeah.
In this situation, you can use it, or... Like, in Korean language, the honorific system is also very important. So I would recommend you can use it to the elderly. Whereas, as for this expression, never use it to the elder people.
Like this one. You would not say to your grandmother, 못 살아 진짜, right?
I wouldn't do that, ever.
No, just like, I guess in the English, you wouldn't say, I can't believe you, Grandma. That would sound a little bit rude, maybe, crossing the line. I wanted to ask you... Random question.
Okay.
If you had to teach just one Korean word or expression to a foreigner, what would it be?
That would be 눈치.
Nunchi. Oh, that's a great one.
I know, right?
And very difficult, I feel, to get across exactly what it means.
It's like the ability of like reading the room, or like being like awareness.
Yeah.
Socially awareness.
Yeah, being like empathetic as well, like knowing what the other person feels, right? So it's all of those things in that one little word, but we use it a lot, right?
A lot.
And even subconsciously, like it's in Korean society to have nunchi, right?
It's a really important thing.
Yeah.
Having nunchi.
That reading the room is the closest thing. But again, it's not just in a room. It's not just in one situation. It's just having nunchi in daily life. To know that, I guess it comes from being that collective society, right? Where being too different was maybe not desired in the past. Like fitting in is quite important.
Yeah, you need to be very cautious about other feelings.
Yeah.
And so on. Yeah.
Yeah, if you can master nunchi, I think, and I've said this before, like more than any other quality in life, if you've got nunchi, you can get quite far. Like if you've got a good level of nunchi, like maybe not even that. If you've got an amazing level of nunchi, I think you can get really far in life.
Yeah, you kind of nailed all the cultural aspects of Korea.
Yeah.
Society, yeah.
Absolutely. And if you're said to be nunchi 없어, to not have it, that's really going to make you struggle, I think, here in Korea. But actually anywhere in the world. My dad,
Your dad
had no nunchi.
Oh.
Like my mum has a lot of it, and I think I have even more than my mother, so that's really helped. But my dad would say like the most inappropriate things in certain situations. And so people liked him. He was a nice guy, but it just meant he had a barrier to maybe success or getting close to people.
Yeah. That the same goes for me. For my dad.
Maybe dads in general.
They try to kind of be more hilarious.
Yeah.
In front of many people.
Yeah,
so.
when it's not appropriate, and that's really not having nunchi. Minji, we do have on Peters on the Block a little quiz time, okay? And so this involves our senior writer creating a question based on your area of expertise, okay? I've looked ahead to today's question, and it's interesting. It definitely has a link to Korean and the language. And I think you would get it right as well. But you have the option to say, no, I don't want to do the quiz.
Okay, there's a Korean expression, 못 먹어도 고.
Oh.
It has a probably reference from the Ghost of Korean card game.
And that means
Meaning
what?
like, even if you get it right,
Yeah.
or get it done, you'll just choose go. So I will say yes.
Yes, in that spirit, we're going to go. You obviously have good nunchi as well, Minji, because if you say no to the quiz, we have more minutes to kill as well on the show. So
But
I'm glad.
I'm nervous.
No, you don't need to be nervous. I'm pretty confident that you should get this right, Minji,
Okay.
We have a box of prizes behind me. If you get it right, you can choose one. If not, you can only look at the box, okay? And then you can keep that as a memory. All right, quiz question. Listeners as well, play along. King Sejong, the creator of Hangul, is one of Korea's most revered historical figures. This is the question.
Okay.
How much is the total value of
God.
3 Korean banknotes that I will give you based on who is on them? Okay? So you've got to add up the one that features King Sejong, that amount, okay, plus the one that features the female artist of the Joseon era, famous amazing mother as well, Shin Saim-dang. Okay, so that value plus King Sejong's value, plus the one featuring her son, the Confucian scholar Yulgok-i.
So, I'm sorry, what was the question? I was too nervous.
The banknotes, right, that feature King Sejong. So think about what banknote that is, what value.
That's in Korean, that would be
In won.
one.
Okay.
Okay.
So how much is that? Plus, how much is the Shin Saim-dang banknote?
Okay, so it's a math question.
Yeah,
All right.
in the end, it is a math question. So that's why I thought it's not completely linked to Hangul.
All right.
And then add up the Confucian scholar Yulgok-i's
I see.
note
Yeah,
as
I get
well.
it. I get it.
I always get confused with the last one, Yulgok-i. Like, is it this amount or that amount? So I hope you're not confused, Minji. Are you feeling confident?
Yeah, so King Sejong
Yep.
is in the manwon 10 bucks bill.
Okay.
And then Simsaindang is for the 50
Yep.
bucks. And then Yulgogi is for 5,000won.
Okay.
So if I add all up, that would be... So do I have to mention the exact number?
The amount, yes.
Amount?
Yeah,
Okay,
if you add those all up.
Okay, it should be 65,000won in Korean.
65,000원.
Oh,
Well done. So that is 65,000 won, right?
why?
You got
I'm
it right.
so nervous like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Simsaeng-dang 50,000, the yellow one, 10,000, the green one is King Sejong, and Yulgok-i is the kind of brown one, 5,000 won. I always get confused whether Yulgok-i is the one on the 1,000 won or the 5,000 won.
I see,
I didn't know exactly who was who, but well done. And yeah, you also gave us the rough dollar amount, so thank you very much, Minji. So, here in
that's
this
a relief.
prize box,
Oh my god.
you get to choose. There's
Okay.
something worth, I think, a voucher worth like 150,000 won in there.
Oh, yeah?
But there's also like Peter will take a selfie with you. So there's some terrible prizes too. So if you open up the ball
Okay.
and then read out your prize as well, Minji.
All right.
Is it okay?
Oh.
Do you want me to give it a
Oh,
squeeze?
yeah. That'd be nice.
All right, I will read it
Ooh.
out for you then, Minji.
Okay,
your
thank you.
prize
두구두구두구두구.
is 바쁘다 바빠 현대사회 지친 당신의 눈의 피로를 풀어줄 냉온 아이 마스크. You've got an eye
eye
mask
mask.
that cools your eyes
Oh.
in this very,
Ooh.
very busy modern society. Well done,
Wow,
Minji.
thank you so much.
It's a little penguin,
is-
it looks like.
Yeah, the exact thing I needed. For I mean, I watch the screen all the time. So.
Oh, I hope it helps. I hope you have time to put it
Yay.
on. Minji, one last final greeting to our listeners before you go. What would you like to say?
I've been missing you guys so much. And please study hard on your Korean study.
With Minji, of course.
Yeah,
Minji
with
teaches
me.
Korean.
Yeah, I do have the online classes launching will be soon, so please stay tuned.
Oh, nice. For a new semester.
Yeah, that could be.
fabulous.
Yeah, I'll call it as a semester.
Fantastic. Minji, good luck with everything in the future as
Thank
well.
you so much.
And thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Hopefully see you again within another couple of years on Peters on the Block, okay?
Sure.
All right. That's it for today's edition of the show. Thanks to all our staff members behind the scenes. And this last track from Gecko and Lee Soo-hyun, Journey, Chojo Bieng, has been your Daily Dose of Korea. #DailyK.